What's up, guys? Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whoever watching this wonderful channel from, this is John Greatest Entertainment, the home of wonderful entertainment news. For those that are new here, please make sure you subscribe button and the bell icon so as to stay afloat with all the trends. Let us talk about these trends. You know, the big boys, some of the billionaires on planet Earth, not just planet Earth. They've taken over planet Earth with their money, and they've taken over social media. I mean, they are everywhere on social media. Elon Musk versus desk of Mark Zuckerberg. Rather, I dropped this message that I think we can all agree that Elon isn't serious and it's time to move on. That I offered a real date, Dana White offered to make this a legit competition for charity. Elon won't confirm a date. Then says he needs surgery and now asks to do a practice round in my backyard instead. If Elon ever gets serious about a real date and official events, he knows how to reach me. Otherwise, time to move on. I'm going to focus on competing with people who take the sport seriously. Wow, that came from the desk of Mark Zuckerberg. Remember, I posted this in my video where Mark Zuckerberg has been training with our very own Israel Adesanya, the style bender. I mean, he has been training with other UFC champions. He was really ready for this game. By the way, if this game decides to happen, or if they decide to fight, who do you think will win? Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk? By the way, if you are asked to, let's say, bet, would you bet for Mark Zuckerberg or against Mark Zuckerberg? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop your wonderful comment. And see, talking about this, Mark Zuckerberg dropped this message. She said, if you still want to do a real MMA fight, then you should train on your own and let me know when you are ready to compete. I don't want to keep hyping something that will never happen. So you should either decide you are going to do this and do it soon, or we should move on. And I think for the desk of Elon Musk, he dropped this message that I will be in Palo Alto on Monday. Let's fight in your octagon. I have not been practicing much apart from a brief bout with Lex Friedman today. Why? I think it is very unlikely given our size difference. Perhaps you are a modern day Bruce Lee and will somehow win. Well, I think from that statement, it's like Elon Musk has given in, because according to what he said, that Mark Zuckerberg is like modern day Bruce Lee. I think he has been watching Mark Zuckerberg training for this fight. As I said earlier, who do you think will win this fight? Because we know Mark has been training, but Elon has been adamant about the whole thing. By the way, talking about the platforms that engineered this, Twitter, formerly called Twitter, now X, versus Threads. Do you think Threads will overtake X when Mark decides to give in his all, his best, to push it the way he did Facebook? By the way, have you started using Threads, or are you still tweeting? Don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section below. Please don't forget to drop your comments on who you think will be the winner of this fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. To me, I think they decide to fight. I think Mark will win, because yes, he has been training for this. Now, let us come back home to our country, a little Nigeria, because politics has been trending. We got this news that Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, has jetted out of the country after withdrawing his interest in ministerial appointments. Daily Trust can confirm that El-Rufai has left the country and he has withdrawn his ministerial ambition. Well, that is Nigeria for you. And still talking about the ministerial nominees, we know they've been screened and very soon they'll be giving their portfolios on which ministry they should handle. People who have been fighting for this government on social media, FFK, I mean, he fought a lot. He fought a lot for this, for President Tinubu to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on social media. And Festus Keyamo fought a lot. But well, according to the ministerial list, when the first list came out, Festus' name wasn't on it. The second list came out, his name wasn't on it, and they had to substitute two names and replace one. That was when we saw Festus Keyamo's name, and he's been screened, though the senators were not cool with it. They brought out issues, they had with him when they were in the Ninth Assembly, and when he was the Minister of State, when they invited him to the Senate, and he didn't make it because he claimed to be busy. And now he said, okay, he has time to come. Senators were not flowing with it, but at the end of the day, he was creamed, and he'll be given a ministerial appointment. Now, talking about FFK, who fought for this government, he dropped this message that congratulations to all those in both the first and second ministerial lists of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As I said earlier, his name wasn't in any of the lists. He continued, "They are all excellent choices, and I wish them the very best in their service to our great nation. I was a minister 16 years ago, and I know how taxing and challenging it can be. We must remember them in our prayers and ask God to guide them in all their endeavors as they make different choices for our nation and assist Mr. President. God will use them to take our nation to a greater height." That came from the desk of FFK. So many netizens were just laughing when they saw the, but well, we don't know. Maybe he'll be given another appointment. Maybe he'll be asked to be a director general of an agency, or maybe he'll be given an appointment as a special assistant to the president. We don't know. We are still waiting, because we know here, whether we like it or not, he fought for this administration. Though he was against the administration, all of a sudden he changed sides. Politics is a funny game anyway. That's why we keep saying that it's not logical to trust politicians. That's why since they came into power, they'll be making promises. We'll do this and that. I don't know, they will not see anything. People are still suffering. The price of fuel keep increasing. Minimum wage is still 30,000 naira, and they've promised to implement or to change the minimum wage to benefit Nigerians. But when will it happen? Promises. That is Nigeria for you. We're still talking about our country, Nigeria. I got this news that update that Lagos to London is about 1,636 US dollars. So it's about 1.3 million naira. And Cotonou, our neighboring country, Cotonou to London is 469 US dollars, which is 380,000 naira. Same date, same Turkish airline. What is really happening? Well, we really want a Nigeria that will put smiles on our faces, because right now Nigerians are not smiling at all. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Make sure you subscribe to my bell icon so as to stay up to date. See you soon. Have a memorable day.